Morning.
Morning.
Looks like I missed the party, huh? Buying the dollar now.
Yeah, I miss it myself. I wanted to get in late, but I didn't.
I don't really have a target. Maybe R1. Yeah, R1 looks good. Ah, there's the moving average in the way. Wow, this is moving fast. What caused this move on our Australian dollar? Didn't see any news.
No, yeah. I see it now. I didn't even look.
I'm late, well, as you know. I just started my computer, and then I just, like, this 2 candles in, 2 3-minute candles in, like I was literally 3 minutes late to get the move, because there was even a setup before that. Price went below the VWAP and retested it from below. Perfect short setup.
That's pretty drastic.
352,298.
Yeah, I have no idea what triggered it. I wouldn't think it would move that quickly. I'm looking at Aussie CAD and it's just crazy.
Oh, that's an easy target, actually.
Order filled.
Maybe it makes another retest.
I feel like I'm gonna miss a move if I don't get in late.
That moves pretty fast, to be honest. I don't really like that.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of dollar strength coming in this morning.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Ah, now it works.
Order filled.
Oh, this is maybe too high. Yeah, that is too high.
I think there's gonna be a monster move on Aussie coming.
It's over already. I mean, for me, there's gonna be like a year consolidation. I'm more worried about the dollar right now, to be honest. Maybe that was premature to buy it.
And the close of the candle comes in 7 minutes, so it's definitely gonna. I think it had a failure to break down. It's got to go test the previous supply.
Yeah, that's exactly my point, because we're almost in it. It's like 2 cents away. This stupid zone. Something is burning here.
Well, for now, I'm okay with the strong dollar.
I'm glad actually I didn't buy the yen. I was first thing buying the yen. It looks like it's gonna make a reverb retest, and that's gonna make the most of the pairs bearish. Yeah, they're all bearish now, except of pound US yen. But the dollar is not that strong anymore. The set is over. Shit, I'm just late.
I don't think so.
I'm just making a structural buy, so that's the moving average on this 30 minutes. Oh, this is 15 minutes, sorry. Maybe then the target is better anyway. Oh, that looks much better on the 30 minute. Yeah, I'm gonna exit at the high anyway. But I have like a 37 pip target on the US thing. I'm not gonna take it. I'm just structural high, that's it. No risks today.
Yeah, I was late. I put something small on. Just to put
Yeah,
it on
me too.
if I get a re-entry.
How much? Alright. I'm half the range in on 0.2%. Shit, that's gonna be terrible. Scaling in now is a bad idea.
The initial entry.
The range is too small and I'm not full size. I mean, I'm now full size, but I scaled in too late. And well, if you're late, you're missing on size. Not gold. Not there it is. Oh, 4 minutes to pre-market. Shit. That is terrible timing. Ah, come on, let's add one more.
Order filled.
I can feel my body cold against the concrete, but I can't seem to get enough. My mind is fixed on what it wants. I just let you beat me. Looks can be deceiving. Let you get the best of me in bed with my worst enemy. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Pack up and get me home. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Pack up and get me. So put your hand in mine. Follow me. Let me waste your time.
Come on, move it.
Some stupid shit. Take a seat. Let me waste your time. So put your
Dollar is right in the zone. Come on, come on. Why does it take profit on the other account higher? Oh, it just looks higher. It's not even gonna be 1%. Oh, the dollar went through. Maybe I removed the take profit. No, no experiment.
Order filled.
Come on, get up there. It's not that far.
Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long. Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long, want you all night, 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 want you all night. Tell me why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long. Baby, now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long. Give me all your love, baby. Give me all your love, baby. Give me all your love.
Yeah, that looks pretty strong. That's gonna pull back now.
Baby, give me all your love, baby. Give me all your love, all your love, all your love. Tell me, why'd you have to go and drive me so crazy? Now I'm feeling lost without you, and I just can't be without you, baby. Want you all night long, want you all night long.
Order filled.
Come on, move it. I'll be back in a moment.
You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royal time? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 made my day. I was just another guy. I thought I knew, but I guess love is blind. 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You just made my day. You 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 made my day.
There's no ceiling when you are near me. What's the waiting? Baby, believe me, a chance of you is worth taking. There's no limit when you are near me. Sending you my love and all my good vibes. Sending all I got. So tell me you feeling all my love and how it feels right. Sending you my love. So tell me you got it. Tell me you got it. Tell me you got it. feels right. Sending you my love, my love, my love, my love.
Yo, who's all on the... I'm about to get flat if my trades don't move in my favor. I'm into it. Thought I'd just buy in again, but I don't want to have to deal with the retest. Here we go. There's some move.
Target filled. Order filled.
Yo,
Hey, what's up, Jack? How you doing, man?
it's up to the same old.
Nice, nice. You're a bit late, SwingFish.
I can't decide whether or not to keep my trade or to close.
Oh, he's gone. Oh,
Teeter tot.
my bad. SwingFish is gone,
I
right?
got flat. I didn't like its movement.
I gotcha.
It made 1 pip.
Nice, bro. A
I
whole
was
one
up
pip?
like 10.
Damn.
And I made 1 pip.
Damn,
I
bro.
was up 10 pips. It just
Hey,
drilled back.
I mean, I feel you. Yeah, I mean, it's something. Bro, do you see this joke I made earlier? One sec. This guy was like going on about crypto, right? He was like, yeah, Bitcoin's up. So I said, yeah, I did some chart analysis on Bitcoin yesterday. And then, check this out. Wait, I'm gonna send it to you. I worked so fucking hard on this because it's all trend lines. I drew this completely in trend lines. Check it out.
That's pretty good.
I know, right? Don't I just capture the true art of the chart, you know?
Yeah,
Isn't that just art? I don't know, bro. I'm pretty proud of it. You know what the funny thing is? The 1x, like, I wanted to find one trend line that was somewhat valid, just to, like, be a meme, you know? And then the one that forms the X is actually somewhat the fucking left side of the X. It's actually a valid trend line, then the rest just spell out no, and the other one just makes an X. It's kind of funny, I don't know. But, you know, that's how you know I was a bored little boy today. And then me and Beer Bongs went and interrogated this guy who claimed to have $120 million in trades. And me and Beer Bongs got in a call with him. And we basically just broke him down slowly until he just admitted that he lied, pretty much. Or he didn't admit it, but he like quit the call and stuff and got really mad. It was really awkward. I don't know. It was kind of funny though.
That's kind of bizarre. That's weird.
I don't know. It's kind of funny because I knew he was lying, but we just kind of like kept asking him questions. And Beer Bong sorta like at first was seeming like he didn't know what he was talking about, you know, like to get him to talk. And then like he was like, so explain how you grew $10,000 in equity to $100 million in equity through Forex trading. And he was like going on about it, and we were like, dude, that's like 20% a week. So, you know, why don't you teach us your trading strategy that allows you to consistently get 20% account value for every single week for the last 4 years? Because that would be beautiful that I could do that, you know?
Yeah, that's kind of weird, dude. Wonder why I'd say.
Nah, just a bullshitter, bro. I'm not worried about it. It was kind of funny,
I've
though.
run into a lot of people in trading in my years, and I've seen some weird.
Oh, yeah, dude. There's some strange people out there. He's one of those people that, like, fakes it till he makes it, you know? He actually got me trading. This guy actually was my mentor for the first, like, he introduced me to baby pips and trading in general. So, it's kind of sad realizing that he was just complete bullshit, but, you know, it doesn't really matter. I'm not really going to allow my success to depend on anybody else, so it should be fine. But yeah, it was kind of interesting, to say the least. Is that cat in a toilet bowl? The hell is this? New toilet bowl. I'll wait for it. What the heck, Doji? Did you see Doji Rock and Hot on My Beer or whatever? This cat like
so
climbed into
confused.
his toilet bowl and took a nap.
How many people are listening to the call right now?
I don't know. Usually there's like 10 spectators and I'm just chilling in here like, damn. Yeah. I know SwingFish is gone, so he's not. Or I think he was gone when I checked. SwingFish, you back yet? I'll take that as a no.
You know what I'm getting really tired of? I take
What?
a lot of my trades. I'm so sick of making like 10 pips, 20 pips on my trades. It's so frustrating because I wanted to go like 40 every time.
Hey, as long as you're making money in the end, I mean, as long as you're positive in percentage, I mean, it doesn't really matter, it'll compound. So you should be good.
Yeah, I'm just over the whole like 10 pip crap because like, oh, it's going in my favor. Oh, it's back.
Yeah, I feel you.
And it's gone.
Yeah.
Yep. And SwingFish is back. Got a bit of a late start today, huh, bud?
I took half the profit from the car.
Yeah. I got
I have set take profit on all. Well, it looks so terrible.
Well, I made 1 pip.
I made 1%.
Damn, bro. It's a big difference.
It depends on your position size.
That does depend, you're right.
Yeah, only one position were closed, so I wasn't sure. Maybe I removed the take profit or something. Fuck it, close it.
Yeah, I think if you're making 1% off of 1 pip, your risk versus reward is a little bit wrong. Low key. But I mean, hey, that's just me. You do you.
I still need to talk to Bollinger about money management because I really don't know what I'm doing. It's getting better though. Now that I've applied those new rules, my daily income is starting.
I mean, sorry, what'd you say, money management? What do you mean? What like section of money management are you talking about? Like the percentage you should risk or something like that?
No, just capital management, leverage at certain points of entry, and how to trade those methods to increase.
Gotcha.
You got that
I
from
don't
me.
Yeah, it's helped. I mean, yesterday I did really well. I mean, it definitely helped. I got stopped out twice, but the third trade was
Nice. Yeah, my only money management rules really is percentage, risk. That's about it. And I have like a little like thing I do where I don't rely purely on probability. Like some people, I rely on it to a great extent, like more than I rely on risk to reward. Ever since Swing taught me about that, but if it's like a 10 to 1, like I won't take it. But like I don't know, that's just me. I just don't trust it. But you know, as far as money management, that's about my only rule is don't take super bad risk to reward ratios, even if the probability is like fairly high. Unless it like just completely outseeds. If it's like 99%, or I think it is, I'll probably take it regardless, just because, I mean, what's the point of not, you know? But like, you know, it's basically just a probability game. So
Yeah, exactly.
I work on that, and then percentage risk, and that's about it. That's all I really do, honestly. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I mean, that's literally all I do. Like 1.5% per trade or so, right around there. I used to do less, but like, I don't know. I just wasn't making enough with a $1,000 account value on demo. I just wasn't seeing gains, so I was like, fuck it.
Let's blow that boat.
Yeah, let's blow it. Yeah. I mean, it's a demo account. I'm supposed to test shit, right? So it wouldn't really matter if I risked 10% if I thought it was like some kind of benefit to me.
Yeah,
Worth a try.
there is a benefit. It's gonna give you stupid ideas, and you're gonna do that with real money later too.
That's true. I don't know. Maybe 1.5 is too much, honestly. Thinking it might be.
1.5 is manageable.
That's
If it's
true.
a one shot, if you don't hedge, then it's manageable.
Gotcha. Yeah. You know, I was thinking, did you wait, what's the one guy's name? I need to figure out this one guy's name because he came in here and he told me that at first, like, we.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, I hear it. You're good. Have fun with it, bro. Heard that one. Good luck. But I'm Jack. What I was saying was, this one guy told me that he started by risking like 10% of his account value. I didn't agree with it, but it was kind of interesting. He was on First Mate and stuff, so he was somewhat reliable. He wasn't like a Brannigan or some shit like that. Like someone that I just should not take any of their advice, basically. So I don't know. It's kind of interesting that someone did that and actually was successful. Because usually that doesn't work. I'm not going to do it. I just found it interesting. Someone managed to. I gotta figure out their name. One second, I probably can pretty fast. Oh, damn. It's not Thraxo. Actually, yes it is. Yes it is. Yeah, it's Thraxo. I'm retarded. He's like literally right there. My bad. I'm gonna mess it up. A didn't you say?
Well, I have some friends that do that too.
Gotcha. I'm guessing it doesn't work out over long periods of time.
Yeah, sure, but if you triple the account every 3 times, then it doesn't really matter. So you have to... And it's a different approach. Like, I have a friend, he trades always like that. He's always... If he has a setup, he's all in. His stop out is the margin call from the broker. And he doesn't have all his money on his account. That's the whole difference.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So he deposit like 2% or something like that, and then he goes all in all the time.
Huh. I guess you get leveraged a lot more like that, right?
Yeah, that's the idea about it. And if it doesn't work out, well, the broker's gonna stop you out, so whatever.
Yeah, I got you. That's interesting. Are you referring to Thoraxo? Because that's who I was talking about when I was questioning how he could possibly risk 10% and still make money.
I'm not sure if he does that.
Yeah, he said he does, or I think he did. I just messaged him to confirm because I didn't want to like put words in anybody's mouth. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he said that. Well, he started out doing that. He also told me he like traded crypto and stuff. I don't know about that much, but and as well as penny stocks. I don't know about what I think about penny stocks, dude, because there's so many different opinions on it. Like, some people are like, there's not enough data, you can't trade them, it's worse than Bitcoin, you know? And then other people are like, yeah, I found the strategy and I can trade it well and I made a bunch of money, you know? And they're, you know, both sides are like fairly resourceful as far as accurate, you know, accurate data coming out. But like, I don't know, it's weird. I don't know what I think of it. I haven't really formed an opinion yet. It's like I've never traded it, so. Have you ever traded at SwingFish?
Yeah, but well, if you have small money, you can do that. But if you go serious, then this can cause some trouble. Like,
Gotcha.
There's not enough volatility. The volatility is there, but the volume is not there. So, like, if you have and the next problem is on penny stocks. If you have let's say there's a company with 2 million shares and each one is like 5 cents, and you have like 300,000 of them, and you press the sell button. Well, they actually have to find somebody who buys them, and this can take very long time.
So what you're saying is you get major slippage.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, that makes sense.
This is not because the volatility, it's because there is no volume there. If you own 30% of the company, then they're gonna have trouble finding somebody else who buys it. If you press the
or a lot of different people to buy it. I get what you're saying. So what? Are you just like sitting there in an uptrend when you're trying to sell it near the top? Are you just sitting there letting little bitty like minnows pick off little parts of it? And then if you get a bunch of slippage and actually lose money, that would be kind of AIDS. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's how I would see
Yeah.
it happening. Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
That's complete AIDS. I would never do that. That's just not fun. I guess, yeah, you had a point, though. If you have a little account value, you are one of the little minnows, so it doesn't really matter. You're probably going to get it sold pretty fast. Slippage wouldn't be that bad, but yeah, after that, I see what you mean.
Yeah,
So
like if you have 1,000 shares of a 5-cent stock, then this is easy to sell if you are with a big broker.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you have 5 million shares of this company and they only have 20 million, then you basically own 25% of the company, and that is that's different then.
Yeah, yeah. I gotcha. Yeah, I think I might get into stocks at some point, but like, I want to get good at Forex first so that shifting over won't be too much of a hassle. Because once I'm good at one market, I'm sure I'll probably be fairly fluent in all of them for the most part, except for certain ones that are not like Forex, like crypto and shit like that, where you can't really rely on anything. I mean, like, if I'm good at Forex, right? Like, pretty much I could just shift that skill set over to stocks, right? Wouldn't you think?
Yes.
No.
But there are some differences, and you have to be aware of them.
Gotcha. So probably go back to trading demo for a little while if I'm trading live on Forex and I want to shift over.
Like the full number, quarter number, half number rules, kind of shit, because there are so many people who are actually actively trading them. So they type, usually people type round numbers and all this kind of stuff. That doesn't apply to Forex. I read that so many times. You sell at a, like they just round it up to 10 decimals or something like that. But this is nonsense. The machines don't give a fuck about the number. But in the stock market, this is actually different. If you day trade in the stock market, that makes a difference.
Yeah, yeah. By the way,
so you sell at 49 and not at 50, as example.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
even your trend line is at 51, you still sell at 49.
Yeah. Huh. But Thoraxel said 25% is what he used to risk. So I was off, my bad. I figured I was off by a little bit, but you know, didn't expect it to be quite that much, so I just went under. The benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I guess he's just fucking around with an account.
Yeah.
It's not serious
Yeah.
trading.
Oh yeah, he said he also quoted, and I quote, I was going to tell you this after. He traded 25% for a little while. He doesn't do it anymore, first of all. Second of all, he said, which isn't normal. Worked for me, wouldn't recommend it. So, you know, yeah.
Yeah, I'm super late. I guess I'm done. The Aussie drop is horrible. So the Aussie pairs are out of the question. Dollar is in the stupid resistance zone. Dollar out of the question. Leaves us pound and Sing dollar. Yay! Sing dollar is out of season because we're almost in Europe. I mean, maybe shorting Sing yen. But this looks more bullish, to be honest. Oh, not so much actually. No, that's, yeah, that looks more bullish.
Let's see.
But it didn't touch the bottom. How far is that? About here? 8 pips? Oh no, not gonna do that.
Better recall, consolidate there, some shit.
nice pending positions. Oh. Oh, where is it? There it is.
Hey Swing, so when you have like a profit target, right? When it hits it, do you usually just kind of let it ride, just in case it goes past it?
No.
Then if it, you don't?
I usually exit.
Gotcha. Yeah, I notice a lot of people when they trade, sometimes they'll just like take away the profit target when it's approaching, and see if like a bunch of bullish or bearish momentum.
Yeah, that's just as stupid as moving the stop. You made the decision already, so why change it?
Gotcha. Yeah, I get that.
Okay, and on a day trade, if there is like massive momentum building up, and you see this is gonna blow, then this is a different story, of course.
Gotcha. Yeah. I should probably go to bed.
Yeah, I'm thinking too, just calling it a day.
Yeah, I haven't traded much today. I've been fucking around with beer bongs. Doing other stuff, but I don't know. I think I might just not do it today and wake up like early tomorrow, like in 3 hours, and trade. I had this huge ACT test today, so I took like a fucking 6-hour nap when I got home because I Just drove home at like fucking 12 o'clock and slept till 6 p.m. and I woke up and I've been like fucking around with beer bongs and like hanging out like since like 7 p.m. until like 12 p.m. So, and it's 1:06 now and I have to wake up at 4:30 to trade for 2 hours. So I'm not feeling it. I don't know. I'm not very tired, but I probably need to go to bed at some point. So it's like, and I'm not gonna have an opportunity about 2 hours from now. So I gotta do something quick or not do it at all.
Yeah, sounds like a good plan. I'm thinking of buying the breakout, but it's gonna be a shitty idea.
On what?
US thing. The dollar is trying to get through the resistance zone. There's a very high chance it's gonna pull back. Oh, fuck it.
Order filled.
Now what is Sing again?
US dollar, Sing dollar.
Gotcha. Isn't that Singapore or something?
Yeah.
Gotcha, okay. I don't trade that pair, so... Is it good?
Yeah, it's really good.
Gotcha. I'm gonna take a look. Screw it.
Expects price action very well. And gives little fucks about the dollar.
Nice, nice. The hell? One sec. USD Sing. SGD. I can't even find it on C-Trader. Look key.
What broker?
C-Trader. IC markets.
They have it. They have about 10 Singapore dollar.
Order filled.
Wait a second. Just call the symbol and type SGD, then it's gonna filter it.
SGD. I typed that. I don't. Okay, whatever. I must have messed it up somewhere. I looked it up to figure out what it was. I was like, the hell, I never heard of that. But let's see. Actually, I've heard you say it before. I just never looked it up. Huh? That's cool.
The spread is very good, and there is volatility, but there are not so much machines. That's one thing. And as I said before,
Gotcha.
the Singaporeans doesn't give a fuck about the Americans. So, like, if there is like a technical target, then you see the dollar is tanking like there is no tomorrow. Singapore dollar is still gonna go up.
Gotcha. Yeah, I see what you mean. You can draw trend lines on this, and I can see it constantly. Yeah, I see what you mean by it obeys technical a lot. That's pretty cool. Huh. This seems nice, actually. I think I might trade this.
It's kind of volatile because of the US dollar. But it's far away. So if there is some shit going on in the US, they care very little, and then it doesn't react that strong. Unless, of course, the dollar makes like whatever. But you know what I mean. It's not like if there's a parabolic move, that means like there is something serious going on with the US dollar. And this is just like Japan, a closed environment, so the economy is very, very tight bound to the currency.
Gotcha. This is cool. Do you trade this like what do you usually trade this on, like swing trade or day trade or like intraday or like 3-minute, like what?
Yeah, mostly day trade because it moves very nice. It doesn't make large moves. Like right now we have I have a 5 pip scale on the 3-minute chart. It's not much, but
yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm a range trader, so I'm good with that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If you have a 1 pip stop and you make 5 pips, who cares?
Yeah.
I'm glad I got out of my trade. Turn around.
What trade were you in?
I was long dollar.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, that's never.
I only made 1 pip. So
Gotcha. Dude, all you do is make one pip. Like every 3
Order
seconds, you're like, hey, I
filled.
made a pip. Let's go, guys.
No, I only made one all day. I was up 10.
Oh, okay. I thought you just made
I
another.
came
Off of...
back to...
I thought every time you said that you made one pip. I was like, damn. He's just racking in those ones, dude. It's like going to work and then every like 10 minutes like yelling out, hey guys, guess what? I just made $1. And they're like, we know. You paid $7 an hour. Hell yeah.
Give me your PayPal, I send you $1, and then shut up.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Where are all the other traders at?
You know why I hate swing trading? Yesterday was a perfect example for that. I programmed something that I can see the P&L of several C traders on my stream deck. And I made a photo to show it off in the quants room. And then like 15 hours later, we talked about this in voice. And then I looked at the stream deck and it shows exactly the same percentage. The markets did move. Everything did move. It's just like, oh, come on. This is just a waste of time.
Damn, that's kind of tough. Damn. I don't know.
I mean, I'm higher now, like few percent. But and my pound USD is 246, but this was yesterday already. Pound out. Oh, pound now went up very far. 362. That looks nice. Where's my target? 184. Oh fuck, another 400. Never mind.
Oh man, trading room's funny right now. Audio Beast is coming up with some plays. So Jacob said, it's easy to lose more than win and still make a shit ton of money. It's called having a full-time job and trading demo. And then Audio Beast said, shit ton, job, those two things don't add up. Oh shit. That's very true. You caught me. You sure did, brother. Very true, very true. I don't know though. Some of these jobs around like the Space and Rocket Center around where I live, I mean, it's fucking crazy, dude. These people are pulling like supposedly they're pulling like 1.3 million a year. Like, I don't know if that's true completely, but I've heard multiple people say it, so I'm gonna kind of take it with a grain of salt and just say that I know they're making something, because it's fucking nuts. I mean, my friend's dad, he just like works as like one of the people like just, you know, like programming like the propulsion systems or whatever, I think, something like that, and he's making like 300 grand a year, and I know that for a fact because they have a huge ass house and they're doing good. I was like, damn, like, I think even if I become a trader, I might get a job down there, because I'm interested in that kind of stuff, and if I could get like, I don't know, like, you know, enough to pay for college and stuff, I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't. Like, I mean, that'd be cool to work there, low-key. Like, work for NASA, that'd be so dope. I don't know. I kind of want to do it either way, but, you know, that's like the only job I know of that any pay shift for shit. Like, all the other jobs around here, it's like fucking 40K a year, and you get a raise whatever. Like you said, you get a raise whenever, like, what'd you say again? Shit, I forgot. Inflation hits, or whatever.
Yeah, just match the inflation. It's not really a raise, it's just more digits, but it's not a raise.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, but 1.3 mil a year doing something that I actually like and that interests me. Sounds pretty good, honestly.
Yeah, but the
as well
chance
as trading
that happens is very, very, very slim.
Agreed, 100% agreed. And I need a lot of money to get the information and knowledge that I would need to actually gain a job like that.
Yeah, and that's why having a job. I mean, the argument of a job being more secure than trading is just dumb as fuck.
Completely
Seriously.
agree. Yeah, completely agree. 100% agree there. I mean, I think that I would be doing it, not really for the money, honestly, just because I like it. But the 1.3 million, if I traded that and I could live off of the trading, which I'm sure I could if I was profitable and had 1.3 million a year to put in my equity, you know, if I like traded off that, that would pretty much just be disposable money at the end of the year. I could completely make my entire living, good living at that off of that amount of money. Plus, I could just, you know, spend that on whatever the hell I wanted to, just be something I would do.
There's just one tiny flaw in that idea.
Order filled.
What is that?
The fact that you're gonna have a different lifestyle and that this lifestyle gonna cost you a lot more money. Like you just said yourself, your friend has a nice house.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have more. He doesn't have more wealth. He just lives different.
I see what you're saying. Because equity is going into that the same as my dad's equity is going in my trailer. It's the same percentage. I know what you're saying by that. Yeah, I gotcha. But yeah, I don't know. That's definitely an interesting way to look at it, because most people don't look at it like that.
Yeah,
I don't look at it like
you,
that.
Like if you do something crazy, like working underground or on an oil rig or something like that, that's different, because you can't spend the money. So they pay you 10 grand because it's a fucking dangerous job, but you cannot spend it because you live on the rig. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
That's different. But if you have a normal job that pays well, like look, all the traders, all the prop traders, they all drive nice cars, they have all nice houses and blah blah blah, but they are just employees. That's a major difference. That's why all the traders I know, except of one, but well, let's just ignore him. All the traders I know that trade with their own money and they trade big, like 6 figures, they all live normal lives, because just like me, every time I go out, first thing I have in my mind, how much equity gonna cost me that? And it's not only the equity, it's also the time you spend there. So if you like go spend 6 hours in Disneyland, how much money could you make in that time?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to think of school like that as I continue. I'm like, damn, I'm putting my time into fucking learning Spanish. But, you know, and while that is interesting, it's like I could be putting my time into getting better at making money. It just doesn't make sense. I just, day by day, it just gets harder, bro. It just gets harder to keep going on this round. It's just like, dude, the more I just see it, I'm just like, shit, I gotta get the fuck out of here and fucking spend more time on stuff that matters, because it's just like, it's so useless. I don't know. But yeah, I do the same thing, just in a different way.
Yeah, well, if you have a high-paying job, you're just living a high-paying life. It will be a very, very tiny difference. And then you're making, it's all about trade. Everything in this world is about trade. If you have a job, you're trading your time for the money. And if you're a trader, you trade money for money. But yeah, well, you get the idea.
But you also trade time.
So if you have a high-paying job, you're just having a larger reward, but you also have a more expensive life, because you wanna enjoy the fruits of your success.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
And a trader thinks differently. That's why this doesn't apply. And on the other hand, the other side of this coin is having a job is still being in a trade. And the trade is the contract you have with your company, but you have only one of them. I'm right now in a trade. If that trade fails, I'm losing some money. That's it. Move on. Next trade. But if you have a high-paying job and they fire you, well,
fucked. I see what you're saying.
If you have a job, you're always all in. Especially if you live from paycheck to paycheck, which the majority of people do. That means you're having one trade on, and you're all in.
That's a bit scary.
That's why I don't understand. That's why I disagree with basically everybody who says that shit about high-paying jobs and I'm gonna get a good education and blah blah blah. I mean, I never say don't get education or drop out of school or whatever. I mean, you have to see the value in it, and if there is a value, then do it. But if not, then fuck off. Why should I waste my time with that? Like you just said, you're learning Spanish, so there maybe is an advantage for you. Maybe you don't see it now, but maybe there is some later. That doesn't really matter about when this is gonna happen. It's just about if it's gonna happen.
Yeah, but it's more or less not. It's not just Spanish. I just really don't like Spanish. It's just in general. I feel like I mean, some things I can see the value in, right? But then other things, I just don't see the value in it. I just don't see how it's valuable to me in the future. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Well, there's a very easy way to fix that, but it's gonna make you some enemies.
Okay, how do I fix that?
Go to the teacher, but not in private, and tell him, sell me Spanish. And then, yeah, well, he has to say something. But yeah, I could come up like in the next 10 seconds with like 10 reasons to learn Spanish. But the teacher has to do it. There must be an incentive for you to do it, to make it a trade. You're investing your time to learn Spanish. So what is the payoff later? What is the reward? Because your risk is the time you're gonna spend in this damn classroom. So what is the reward?
Oh shit, that's an interesting way to look at it. Shit. Yeah, that's a good way to make an enemy, but I mean, shit, maybe they'll learn to respect me. I mean.
But on the other side, if the teacher gives you a good example, like you're living in an area where like you live down south or something like that, then this is an asset to know Spanish, as example. Or you're gonna be a cop later or whatever, then there are a million reasons to know Spanish. It will be very easy for the teacher to sell it to you, let's put it that way. But the point is to think about that way.
I guess, bro. I mean, that's one way to look at it. I get what you're saying. I don't know, bro. It's just, yeah. I mean, there's plenty of reasons to learn Spanish. I completely understand that. In fact, you know, in the sheet that they gave us at the beginning of the year, one of the main reasons that they asked us to write a reason that we wanted to learn Spanish, and I said that, you know, basically half the world, you know, speaks it. So it's like the same way like half the world speaks English. It's just it's vital in the exploration of humanity to understand different means of communication, you know.
Yeah, but then learn Chinese and not Spanish. That is not a good way of selling it.
yeah, true. But anyways, yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's important.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I don't try to say
where my time goes.
Don't learn Spanish. Like I said, there are a million reasons to know the language. But,
yeah.
But if you approach the things like this is all about risk reward, then you're gonna live your life also different, because you're gonna approach everything like that.
Yeah, everything's risk to reward. That's interesting. I mean,
yeah, and that's why a high-paying job, paycheck to paycheck, is all in, all the time. That's the worst thing you can do. Credit is also something very dumb. People, well, this is about society and the banks and whatever. You're being basically groomed that way to do it, but still, you are the master of your own choices.
Very much so.
Like
that's something that's something I learned from a very early standpoint in this, because I read Think and Grow Rich, and I don't know if you've ever read that book, but basically the underlying principle, or the secret in it, that everybody debates about, but truly I believe that the secret of the book is that you're completely in control. And that's what people don't understand. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Get rich dad, poor dad. That's pretty good.
Already read it 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what I think about the author, actually. His authenticity. I just said authenticity. Authenticity. I can't say that word right now. I'm tired.
Yeah, whatever.
You get the idea. Then. Yeah. I'm sorry, bro. I'm all over the place right now. But anyways, you get the idea. It is questionable. Just because he went bankrupt and most of his income and, like, it's been proven that majority of his income and stuff like that for his business came off of that book before he actually made his fortune. Most of it came from the book itself rather than real estate. But I don't know, man. He has some good points in there. I'll give it to him.
Yeah,
I think he knows what he's talking about, but
everybody needs something to kickstart you. Everybody, including Buffett. Buffett did leverage a company. I massively leveraged the insurance company he bought. That's made him rich.
Gotcha.
Because they bought the insurance company and they used the money from the people paying for the insurance policies to buy other companies, and that is what made them rich.
Yeah, Buffett always says in his little like interviews or whatever, he always says not to that the beauty of investing is you don't have any like penalty for not taking something. You don't have a penalty if you take it and then are wrong. So, be careful about what you invest in. And while I somewhat agree with that, I also somewhat disagree. Because, I mean, yes, it's true. But he also says things like if they give everybody a card with 20 punches on it, and that was the only investments they can make for the rest of their lives, that would make a lot of more people rich. But I just don't think that's true. Because it's like you said, going all in isn't smart, and if you really only had 20 investments for your entire life, I doubt you could play it safe whilst compounding your account value on anything, just about. I mean, maybe like what he does specifically, where he invests in companies, but just kind of goes all in on them. Not all in, but like with an entire account, he basically just puts the money in and lets it grow. And that's a decent way of investing, but not what I like to do, so...
Yeah, but it's all about leverage, and that's what people...
Feel some movement, guys.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Dollar dropped not that much. I fucking hate this zone where the dollar is right now.
What the hell is happening here? Oh shit!
It's
Actually,
want to break down, or the dollar wouldn't go up, so it had to break.
Oh shit! That's fucking nuts. GG. I'm looking at the dollar. I don't know what to call it. Sign, whatever. I'm looking at that right now on the 3 minute. And that just fucking hit. Damn, that went down fast. Let's see. Ooh,
+6.
Let's see. Kind of expected it to do that. It's at a major resistance level. It's still interesting.
Maybe it's dropping more down. Have to have a close look at the dollar now, but it's still green, basically. Or maybe not.
Well, looks like I missed another one.
Rip, bro, rip.
Yeah, this is gonna go down. Pretty sure.
I went and got my thin crisps.
See if the VWAP holds. Good, I didn't sell Sing Yen. That would be terrible now. Yeah, dollar is still dropping, but it's still above.
That looks interesting. A second.
Yeah,
You guys see the channel on EuroCAD? Looks very nice on the hourly. I mean, it's not an entry yet, but it just looks like a nice channel. It's pretty much no fake outs, like pretty decent.
See what happens if the dollar hits the VWAP.
Yeah, it's bouncing this range. It's gonna go somewhere. Whichever side gets stops out.
Yeah, whoever gets stopped out. Stopped out. The price of gold hits 10 months high. Fuck. 6 months ago I wanted to buy gold. I actually made a... I think I made a signal for a 2-year hold to 1700 or 650 or something like that. But no balls.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Where are we at now? 0.8? Let's just take that shit and call it a day. I'm so bored.
Hell yeah, bro.
Dollar is still going down.
I don't know what the fuck this is gonna do. I'm done with it.
Yeah, super glad I closed my trade. This stuff is retesting.
There she goes. Almost there. But it made a higher high. Maybe I should hold that. I just exited there. Oh wait, there's a new channel. Let's just have a look at that. A little bit more detailed.
Hell no, I'm not taking that.
Not so sure. The price action is terrible. Have to wait and see what the dollar does. But what's my original target? R1. Oh, okay. How do I get to R1? It's like... Oh shit. I hate it if I have no exit. Oops. Removed my alert. My exit and again. Ask price, not bid price. Okay.
Alright, yep, I'm done. Let's see. I'm done with this. Oh, it was fun, but I'm so fucking tired at this point. I don't know why, but I'm all of a sudden pretty tired. I'm gonna take advantage of this. Let's get on some Rust gameplay and go to sleep with it.
There's some conflicting information in that statement.
Yeah, I know. I'm so weird. I just turn on. I don't know. It's like it's so strange because just little kids getting shot and then like in like a game, you know, and then like just like yelling in their mics, like yeah, like fucking like cussing people out and shit. It's just so entertaining for me when I'm going to sleep. I just like sleep so smoothly to it. It's just like every 10 seconds, just bang, 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 and then you hear some little kid like, "You're so bro," the mic and stuff like that. It's just, you know. It's like a thunderstorm, bro. I don't know, man. I just chill with it. I'm just like, it's so nice. I don't know, man. It's weird.
Serial killer in the making.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Hell. Oh man, I'm a serial killer in that game. I tell you. I don't know. It's kind of entertaining. It's mainly just because, like, I don't know. Like, I always have slept good with noises, and like for some reason, like if I have it turned down low, you can just faintly hear like some kid like absolutely just freaking the fuck out on his mic, and it's just like. I don't know, man. It helps me, like, get into, like, dream mode. I don't know. I have some weird fucking dreams when I'm listening to this shit, but you know what? It's fine. Let's see. Alright, rest time.
It's all entertainment.
Yep.
The dollar is maybe failing after all. Maybe we should just get out of this trade. But this is such a good entry. It spiked so far over the reverb, and I didn't catch all of it, but about half of it.
Gotcha. Were you red today, or were you green?
Oh, very red.
Very red. Wow. Really?
Sure, it spiked down quite massively, but I was pretty sure this is gonna bounce. So I just bought it.
Damn, bro.
Bought the dip. But this looks like it's gonna go down for real now.
Gotcha. So you just kind of like ended your streak with a bang, bro?
The dollar looks like it's gonna hold. This is just this very, very terrible zone the dollar is in. Basically everything can happen here.
This Jacobs kid is interesting. How old is he?
Jacob?
Yeah, it's Jacobs
Oh, yeah.
kid. Yeah, I don't know. He's kind of interesting. He's always talking in here. He has some interesting ideas. I don't know. I'm gonna call Hamira or something. I'm kind of bored. I haven't talked to him in a while. He's the alcoholic in here. All right. Well, I'm probably gonna go to sleep whilst in a call with Hamira. So good talking to you, Swing.
All right.
Good.
Talk to you later or tomorrow.
Yeah, sure thing. Good luck with your trading, bro.
I think I'm just gonna exit at my original exit I had before. If that actually happens. You know what? Fuck it, exit here.
All the trading's too tight for me. Can't
Yeah,
find
it's
the
pretty
profit.
tight. It's just 4.5 pips ish. I mean, there was a very, very massive dip, so I'm plus 12 on buying the dip.
Yeah, I want in, but
Yeah, but the dollar is in a terrible place. This can go bad very quickly.
yeah, there was a long USD CAD position, but it's still not. Like 7 pips, take out the spread, and he loads you with.
Maybe I just trail from here. Well, everything is looks still good. The VWAP is good. VWAP is bending up. It's just the dollar is in a very, very, very bad place.
I wonder what that guy thought about my dollar FXCM chart, Dow Jones versus the DX.
Yeah, I did ignore that conversation yesterday because I know too little about it, but you raised actually a few interesting points. You should really investigate and find out how they are calculated on different exchanges.
I remember back then when I first started, I remember deciding on the Dow Jones FXCM chart because it was a more heavily weighted in the performance of the
Yeah, well, that's right, but the performance of what? I mean.
Yeah, I think it's just an average, honestly. For me, it gives me a more accurate reading on the performance of the dollar versus the DXY, which is giving false.
Yeah, the dollar starts to weakening again. I better get out of that. It looks pretty good on 15 minutes though. But looks not so good on 30 minutes. Yeah, the dollar starts dropping. I'm gonna exit here. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, now it's gonna go. Was so clear.
I don't know.
Well, it doesn't show the percentage. Oh, there we are. Yeah, now it's gonna go with it. But I said before about the Singaporean dollar, they just don't give a fuck. That's why I like to trade it. Dollar goes down, US thing still going up. That is so typical. Alright, we're back in a second, just making a recap. Alright, I have to do the thumbnails first. Alright. Good afternoon, everyone. Well, this was a pretty short trading day. Just one setup. US dollar, Singapore dollar. Here on the 30-minute chart, you can see it went down. Didn't make a lower low and then went right back up. I was very late actually in the morning, so I would have probably shorted it here, but well, that didn't happen. It went over the VWAP just before I started to trade the day. Or actually, trading Singapore yen was Singapore dollar had actually a different reason, because most of the Australian pairs had a massive movement here. So there was basically, as you can see, after a move like that, basically nothing happens. So there was very little opportunity to get in. Well, actually, this was pretty nice. Anyway, so the Australian dollar was out of the question, and the Japanese yen as well. So, and the US dollar is in a quite tricky place right now. So I just took this trade here, VWAP. It retested the VWAP, well, sort of retested the VWAP. I bought it to this line where I actually up here like this. That's why the take profit is a little bit lower. Wait, I redraw it. This line was here. And that's why I exit here. Actually, I got exit here by the take profit order, and I was in the car and I see it drop down, but it didn't not all orders filled, so I just closed them manually. That's why here to sell. After that, this line was still here. I was thinking about maybe this is gonna break out, so I bought it again, and it just dropped very massively down, and I just bought it here, skip, basically buying the dip, and it went straight back up. Yeah, and like you see now, it's just making the breakout like expected, but well, you never know. So I made about 1% on the first trade and 2.4 on the second one, totaling 3.469% for today. All right, that's it. Talk in a trading room.